Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A lot of people are asking how they can make good use of their Friday. It is so simple. It's all about following the sunnah of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Friday is actually not just a day that you just go and observe your Friday prayer, but actually Friday is a day of Azkar, a day that you'll be doing Azkar, like normal Azkar that you are supposed to be doing every single day. If you don't do it, at least Friday you should be doing it. That is your morning Azkar and evening Azkar. It's very, very important. But to start from the beginning, when you wake up every single morning on Friday, you need to remember to do your dua whenever you wake up from sleep. And that dua, you need to do it. So if you don't know it, kindly learn it. That's number one. So from there, you go to your washroom. Before you enter your washroom, you do your dua before you go into your washroom. Then you make ablution. If you are in a state of impurity, you have had a wet dream or you have met with your wife, then in that case you need to do ghusl. Aha. After making ghusl, then you come out, you come, and then when you are coming out from the washroom again, you need to do the dua of coming out from the washroom. Then from there, you come and start in your room and do your nawafil. After doing your nawafil, if you've not done witr prayer, then you need to do your witr. You understand? Then from there, bang, you set up or you start your journey to the masjid. Now remember, when you are going to the mosque, you need to do your dua before you leave your house. When you're walking again, you need to do your dua of walking to the mosque. Then when you get to the mosque, you need to do your dua before you step into the mosque. My brother. So if you haven't learned all of this, there's a lot for you to do. And it's very, very important as a Muslim you learn this basic dua. And then when you, at least even if you haven't learned them, you can still be doing any askar. You can be doing la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, subhanallah wa bihamdi, subhanallah azim. And then you'll be doing different askar while you are walking to the masjid. When you go to the mosque, before you enter, you do your dua before stepping into the mosque. You step in with your right foot. When you step into the mosque, you do your nawafil. You do your nawafil either 2, 4, or yeah, you understand. So then you sit down, keep doing askar and wait for the imam to come in. When the imam comes in, you pray the fajr with him. After that, you do your askar again, you recite Suratul Kahf. Then you can come out and do some exercise. It's very, very important as a Muslim you keep yourself fit. Come out and do exercise. See where I am? So come out and do your exercise. Then when you come out to do your exercise, you get back into your room. So the exercise depends on you. If you are a worker, then in that case you don't need to spend much time exercising. You can just spend your 10 minutes or 15 minutes of your day to exercise. Then you can go and take your bath and then go to masjid. That is how it is. Remember, when you are taking your bath, you need to include ghusl because today is Friday. Other than that, if you are someone who is not going to work, you can just wait. After you leave the mosque, you're going to do your exercise. You try and get some breakfast, then you go back to the mosque to help with the mosque activity. Well, it depends on the times that your mosque is working. If your mosque is a masjid that they work immediately after Fajr, then in that case, you didn't need to go and do exercise. You just stay there and then help them. It is very, very important to help with the mosque activity. Help with the masjid activity. Oh, don't say that some people are getting paid, therefore you don't need to work. No, it is about your reward you are looking for. You want to seize every single opportunity to do good deeds so that you increase your goodness in on your scale of or your on your mizan. So you want to increase your good deeds on your mizan. That is what you are working. So it doesn't matter whether the mosque is paying some people to clean, whether the mosque is paying some people to wipe off the mats, whether the mosque is paying some people to do the work or not. It doesn't matter. Join them. See how you can also support them. We have, if you are good with tech or this equipment, you can help by testing the microphones of your phone, of your masjid, testing to ensure that everything is fine. If you're also good with social media, you can help with the Facebook live or YouTube live or making real videos of your masjid. So these are ways you can contribute to your on Friday, and you can make the best out of your Friday. So if you are not going to work and you are home, it is better to stay at the masjid to help with the mosque activity. Then when you are done with that, you go home. And when you get home, you need to understand that you are getting ready for Friday. So if your clothes are dirty or they are disheveled or they are not in a good shape, you need to put in the right shape. Wash them, get them laundered, hang them to dry, and then what? and then while you wait. But while you wait, try to get some breakfast, and then you keep doing your adkar. Either keep doing Azkar or you are doing salats to the Rasul, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad or ala Muhammad going. You understand? So Friday is actually a day for Azkar. So when that is done and it is almost time for prayer, it's almost time. I'm not saying it's almost time or gauge your distance from your house to the mosque. So if you are taking 30 minutes to walk from your house to the mosque, then you need to know your time very well. So the most important thing is that you need to arrive there before the Imam comes. So make sure that your everything was set well arranged before the Imam comes. So when it is well arranged, you take your bath. You remember the bath you are taking. Remember to add ghusl. So if you are bathing with sponge, some people say that you need to bath ghusl first before you bath with your soap and sponge. Some people also suggest that you should bath with your soap or sponge when you are done before you do your ghusl. So all is an option for you, but just make sure that you bath the braille bath, the ghusl very well. Then after that, if there is the need for you to do ablution, you do ablution. Then you start your journey. It is very, very important we understand that the hadith of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, a lot of people have that kind of, are following it according to verbatim. So if the distance between your house and the masjid is not so far, the hadith say that you should walk. So even if you have a car, you have a motorbike, you need to still walk to the masjid. Uh-huh. Yeah, your house to the masjid is some 10 minutes or 15 minutes walk. My brother, start your journey quick. Then you start walking while you get the reward, because it's very, very important you get the reward of your footstep. So according to the hadith, it says that when a person gets ready for masjid and goes on Friday, and then he walks to masjid. The hadith say when he walks to masjid. So it's important you walk to the masjid. Unless maybe the place you're going to pray is far, then in that case you have to use these machines, motorbike or car. Fine. If you have a private jet too, that's not also haram. So when these things are ready, let me check my microphone. It's fine. So when you are done with all this, then you walk to the masjid. When you get to the masjid, you make dua before you enter your masjid. Then you do nawafil. While you sit there, keep making askar before the imam comes. Now the reason you needed to have rested after Friday prayer was after doing your askar and you go home, you need to rest. When you rest and you walk, you are able to walk to the masjid before the imam comes, inshallah. You have to also ensure that you are well seated, everything is all right. If you can help with any mosque activity, help before you get seated. When you get seated and the imam comes, then you listen to the imam really well. You don't tell people if someone is talking or someone is misbehaving, don't tell them not to misbehave. You don't tell shh, because you are also spoiling your Friday prayer when you do that. So when the imam is talking, you need to really be attentive and then listen to whatever he says and see how you can practicalize that in the real world after him, taking you through. So it is also important that you should also try your best to make the best out of your Friday. So after that, after your Friday, did I tell you that you needed to read Suratul Kahf? So immediately after you finish your early morning prayer, you needed to read Suratul Kahf, and that is how you make good use of your Friday. So from there, you continue your business. From Friday prayer, you come out and continue your business. Let me take this opportunity to tell you that we are having a Ramadan project. Kindly support us, take care of our new Muslims in the village. We have new Muslims, so people who have become Muslims, and they want to take this Ramadan with us. They want to fast with us. So we want to support them to also fast with us to enjoy the rest of Ramadan. So kindly help us, donate to the number you are seeing in the description box. This video I'm not editing it, or in the comment box. The number is there. The mobile money number is there. The name of the mobile number is Salim Abubakar. If you also want to call, you can call that.